and grass and hills and stuff. So, and then I was fortunate enough that we had like 300 acres of bush and forest behind the apple farm. So we had events there, like enduro races there. So I got to grow up and watch this and then train on these tracks and practice on this property we had from the family. So I was super lucky, but there's definitely no desert where I live, and the situation I'm in now, I have to drive like 5-6 hours to find some desert in Australia is my closest. But you know, luckily in Australia there's a lot of sand and a lot of desert out there. So yeah, I'm lucky. I still haven't even had time to venture out in the desert much in Australia because we're always traveling around doing other things.
Can you describe to me your bike? I mean, what does it look like? What does it sound like? What's unique about it?
The engine is super strong because we have to ride in Dakar. We ride 15 days with the same engine, so basically it's a super powerful engine, and you feel it super strong. Also in the vibration and everything is a lot of power to go through the desert. And also as a design is one for me is the best design we have it, because it's super cool with all the colors and it fits super nice, and I think it matches the desert colors. And of course one of the most important parts is also the suspension, because we have to set up the suspension for all kind of terrain. We are not motocross riders or enduro riders that you can put a setup for a specifically condition. We had to set up the bike for dunes, rocks, vegetation, mud, piste, fast, slow. So it's many different terrains. So you have to be super precise on the suspension. That is one of the most important parts of the bike.
And Daniel, what if you were to describe your bike to somebody, what would you say?
It's we'll start off with the exhaust pipe, because that's what's getting the most beaten up all day. Is the throttle's stuck on pretty much all day through the desert, and it's just popping through the dunes, barking through the dunes like an angry dog. So it's really cool. It's a straight through exhaust. It's not like your normal motocross bike where the exhaust comes sort of across the middle of the bike. This one goes under the frame and then down low and then comes up and hangs out the back right near the rear fuel tank. So it's straight through. There's no baffles in there, no filters. It's just straight loud noise. So that's really cool. But yeah, we have one other thing that's with our bike that's pretty easy to see that's different to any other motorbike is the navigation tower on the front. Now we have a digital roadbook on the front, so that's how we navigate through the desert. And it's like a windshield on the front, like a MotoGP bike. It's like a windbreak for us, so it throws the air over our helmet when we're riding fast, and helps our body weight as well, so we're not getting pushed back by the wind.
I think that's one of the most impressive things. You know, I went to the Dakar and we were in the bivouac, and this was like probably 2-3 years ago now, and I could not believe manual road maps. So it was like giving me instructions of where you had to go, but it was on like a roll of paper or something. And I was watching the guys do that, and it was one of the most impressive things that this was kind of like a manual road map, right, a road book as to where you were going.
Yeah, so that's this year they've just changed the system. So now for us riders, it's gone to the digital, and before was the paper. So we just got a big paper scroll in the morning, and yeah, we had to shove this in the front of the bike.
Can you tell somebody, explain it for someone who would be riding your bike in the game, like just how difficult is it when you're following the pace notes, you're trying to find your waypoint, it might be getting dark by this point. Like, what's that like as a rider when you're getting so far into the rally and you maybe lose your way for a second?
If you see the darkness, it's like, you're having a bad day, because you shouldn't be finishing this stage in the dark, and you've probably got lost for a fair way. So it's like, me and Luciano have both opened a Dakar stage, so to open all the vehicles out in the day and there's no lines in front and everyone's pretty much counting on you to make that right perfect line in the sand dune so everyone can follow and it's easy navigation. So there's a lot of pressure, and also you've got to ride as fast as you can as well. But one thing I like to explain to people, like, so they could see from our eyes, is like, imagine yourself going to work. All the traffic is like it's full gas traffic everywhere, and like the world freezes, but you have to race through the traffic as fast as you can to get to work and navigate, like on a scooter, say, or something like that. Like that's, you go as fast as you can with no rules. There's no speed cameras, there's no red light cameras. The world's frozen. You just go as fast as you can and get to your work.
We want to talk about dream vehicles. Tell me your ultimate dream vehicle, Luciano. What would it be? Tell me about the color, the sound, customizations. If you could take me for a tour of this, what would it be?
Lamborghini Urus.
Oh, Urus.
Black.
Yeah?
Yeah, full black.
All black. I was.
Black.
Oh, you'd have been so jealous. I was with Lamborghini last weekend. We were
No.
taking the new V12, the Revuelto, out for a nice drive round Tuscany. So I didn't.
Nice.
You're a Lamborghini guy. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Lamborghini guy.
He likes a
100%.
black. So he's like a black on black Urus, super
All black.
stealth, all
Yeah,
black.
yeah. All black.
You would go for the Performante, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Daniel, what's your dream vehicle?
My dream vehicle would be it'd be a bulldozer with a bike rack on the back, so I could make as many tracks in the bush and just make some sick tracks. And then unload the bike off the back and just ride it and free ride and do some stuff. I literally thought of that on the spot because I didn't even think of a dream vehicle until then. I'm like, well, that'd be good. I like sitting on machines and building tracks and jumps and stuff, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then drive around wherever you can, and then infinity diesel tank, so it just keeps going.
Luciano, where would you take your Urus?
What I would take mine?
Not in the dunes.
No, 100%. I don't know, probably Miami.
Or Dubai.
Or Dubai.
Yeah. I know what he would be doing.
No,
Just that arm and having the arm out the side, just winking and
that's what I think.
whistling.
Luciano, if I was to come to your garage at home, do you have like a pride? I mean, do you have all the ones that you've had from when you started riding when you were young, all the way up to the grand age of 29 that you are now?